What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down how to run an out route with an inside release. So we're going to be talking about a situation where the DB takes away the outside. I can't take the outside release on an out route, so I got to take the inside and trust myself to be able to create some space. Okay, so I hope this video gives you guys some value and just some of the ins and outs of how you can run a 10-yard out. Okay, but also, fellas, if you guys want a full video that's 40 minutes long with every single route on the route tree, check out our very first link in the description, the advanced route tree breakdown. So what it is we go through every single route that you guys can run, and we talk about how to run that route versus man coverage and against zone coverage, the specific steps to each route, like aka, oh, you want to go off your third inside, fourth outside, what releases you want to work, what types of route this is. So check out that very first link in the description for our advanced route tree breakdowns, a 40-minute video with everything you need to know about each route against man and zone coverage. Hope we get you on that soon. Let's get started with this video. So first things first here, when we take this inside release on an out route, we got to be fast, right? We've got to get this DB to commit his hips because the whole goal is to be able to get him to turn and run with me. So why would I take an inside release on an out route? Because you get a lot of people who don't necessarily know what they're talking about, and they'll say that, oh, you always on an outside breaking route, you want to take an outside release, right? And that's completely wrong. You got to be able to trust yourself at the top of the route, because if this DB is outside shade and you try to force the outside release, he's just going to get hands and wall you to the sideline, and you're going to have maybe a yard to work, right? But again, you got to be fast, and you got to be able to make the break at the exact same time, get the same depth, and you can't take too much time getting to the spot the quarterback needs you to get to. Trust me, the quarterback probably already recognizes the coverage. If he sees that he's outside shade, but it's more like a man coverage look, he knows that you're going to have to get off this thing. He's not going to just throw this thing out there. He's not going to treat it like zone coverage. You might have to buy a little bit of time back there. But again, we still want to be fast. We still want to be able to get to the spot the quarterback needs me to get to. So when I take this inside release, what do you guys think is important? This is something you guys should always be thinking about. I got to make sure that I sell vertical. I want to make this look like I'm just running a seam. I'm running a post, running a dig, just going to stop this thing off any inside breaking route. That's what I want to make this route look like. Because if he's outside shade, my goal is to get him to turn and run with me. Now, this DB could play this thing a few different ways. What if we just absolutely just dog him off the line of scrimmage? What if I beat him? I got him by like 3 steps. You want to work to restack, get back over the top of him, and then maybe work a move. Maybe work like a little rocker step, then get back out at 90, or give a heavy cut to the outside or to the inside, then break back to the outside, okay? So now, what if he's playing it just like he's doing, but he's getting a little bit more physical? He's got hands on you. What do you think you want to do at the top of the break? You probably want to swat him by because you guys got to get back underneath. Same thing as if you were running a dig and he was inside shade and you had to take an outside release. It'd be the same thing. It's just all flipped, right? So he's here. Let's say he's got hands. Let's say he's getting real physical. I could swat him by at the back of his hip or the back of his shoulder. It's not even necessarily a swat. You're not extending. You're not pushing. You're just using his momentum that he has downfield. And how you got him to commit his momentum is because you sold vertical. You actually stayed in stride. You actually committed your shoulders and your hips. So I could just swat him by, then slip back underneath. That's the main goal. That's what you want to do. Or we could do with the situation we have right here. DB doesn't have hands. I'm able to run full speed downfield. I could just have this sudden drop and put the brakes on, but this drop has got to be sudden. If you guys try to do this type of a break, but you're slow with your hips and you start to slow down, you start to chop your steps, you maybe raise your pad level up, and there's not a violent and sudden change of direction by having that explosive hip drop, this DB is going to sit on this thing, especially a good DB. You're going to run right into him because he's going to be able to put the brakes on based off of your indicator. But you're running full speed, he's going to be trying to match your speed because he's playing a guessing game all day. He does not want to get beat over the top. He does not want to get just embarrassed and you just run a straight fade and completely win on this route. So you got to make him believe that. And that comes from your body language, eyes being straightforward, having speed, not giving any indicators into the break. So that explosive drop doesn't give the DB time to react. And you see he's on his heels, he's slipping, and then I can accelerate off this break and widen the distance. That's a great route. That's textbook how to run an out route with an inside release. Watch it again, full speed. Great job being in his full stride, being violent with those hips, and then accelerating off this break. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, leave those in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And again, an advanced route tree breakdown, every single route that you guys can run, the exact steps to it, how to use this route against man coverage, how to use the route against zone coverage. Check out that very first link in the description. I think that'll give you a lot of value, and it's a great reference point for every single route that you can run. I'll see you guys next time.